Hello, it is Wolf again. Today we will focus on Shutô-uke and do some different variations on the spot that you can do at home. ね、今日の自宅稽古はShutô-ukeを通じていろんなバリエーションのその場の稽古をしましょう。Shutô-ukeやるときですね、まずは手の作り方なんですけれども、手刀って言ってね、刀は刀ですね。英語ではknife hand、sword hand とも言ったりしますね。So how to make a knife hand? The important part is ここにね、多面ね、くぼみのないようにですね、親指を外側に貼ってですね、ここ開くわけなんですね。The important point is that you don't stretch the thumb to the outside so it gets completely flat here, and it has to be sharp here because that's the part we use ね、ここをね使うので、ここでねシャープにするようにこっちを開いてください。The middle finger, there are some Okinawan schools who keep all the fingers totally straight, which is fine. In Shotokan we bend this slightly and align those three fingers. Yeah, it gives an additional tension to the hand. So this is how do you hold your hand. The next one is when you do the technique here. Yeah, ここの角度のことなんですけれども、一度9度って言うんですね。ほんでこれをまっすぐにすることはね、教科書通りなんですね。So the next question is how far this is bent, and this ankle is according to the usual textbooks, it's completely straight, which is nice and looks good, but there are individual variations as usual. I mean, in Japanese they like to codify everything with a ruler and a protractor and tell you have to do it that way, but there is always some individual adaptation possible and necessary to your own condition, to your constitution, to the strength you have, to the flexibility, age, and all kind of things play a role. ね、だからここの角度の問題ですね。日本人がすごく正確にね、定規と分度器を使ってこういう角度にしてくださいっていう形をね、しっかりするっていうこと好きなんですけれども、ただし個人的な差が必ずある上、自分の体に合わせばいいです。これ立ち方も一緒なんですけれども、要するに自分の体質、ね、弾力、ね、柔軟性、とっても大事なのは年ですねに合わせて自分の体に合うような形にしてください。ね、だから他流では結構長くやったりしますね。それがほぼまっすぐ上の方になっちゃったりしますね。だから in studio ね。And in other schools it is much longer and this goes upright. So if you have this slightly bent to the upper side, that's completely fine. There are people who feel that it is stronger that way, so that is what you individually again experiment with, and you do it how it feels good for you and how it really has the right tension for your own body. Yeah, it's always important that you listen to the voice of your body, and do it accordingly. Yeah, okay. So we start with the technique now, and first we do it standing in Rei-no-ji Tachi. Yeah, it looks like this, Rei-no-ji Tachi. Yeah, and this hip is straight, this hand goes like this, and here you do the kamae. Be careful not to lift your shoulder too much, have a slight connection down here, and then both hands twist ね。だからここから構えますね。あんまりね、力ここに入れんといてね、ここでなんかつながりを感じるように自然的に肩がちょっと下に入ってきますね。肘もちょっと下目にしますと良いと思いますね。で、これから大きく両手をひねってですね、動かしますね。また戻るときは腰が前に行って、ほんでここから大きくいきますね。構えてね。Yeah, use your hip, it goes to the front, and then it goes hanni, like this. And again, we coordinate these moves ね。これをきちんと強調してくださいね。だから連動ですね。こんな感じね。だから you use your hips and both hands twist nicely ね。The pulling hand goes in front of the solar plexus ね。だから引き手をちょうど水月の前に置いてくださいね。ほんでこんな感じね、こういうこととかね、こういうこととかしないようにまっすぐにしますね。Please do it completely straight to the front and not like this. Yeah. Okay, so once you have remembered the move, we can speed it up. ね、だからもうちょっと速度を上げて空手っぽくね、早く技を切りましょう。ね、こっちから手刀受けを行います。もう一回、もう一回ね。Okay, you can do that. 繰り返してやってくださいね。ここからね、また丹田を意識してね、you pull your hip back with the pulling hand. No, the hip pulls the hand actually, yeah? Like this. ね。Two big twists. ね。ね。This is aligned with this shoulder. Okay, so the next step we do is, again, in order to strengthen our hips and our thighs, we do it with Kôkutsu-dachi. ね。So one way you can do it is from Shutô-uke. ね。We do it a little bit deeper than usual. ね。普通よりちょっと低めのShutô-ukeに入って、これからKôkutsu-dachiを使ってですね、また腰、ももとか中を鍛錬するための稽古です。また構えてからいきますね。こっちから構えて、で正気入ります。変えるとき反対構えて、Kôkutsu-dachi入ります。ね。構えて、構えて、Kôkutsu-dachi。これ繰り返してやってから、一挙動で立ちを変えるわけなんですね。こうしますよ。ね。OK。ね。これもまた繰り返してやってくださいね。足の鍛錬のためですね。もう一つのバリエーションは、今度は閉塞立ちから下がることにしますね。同じく、ね、構えてから、ね、後ろの方に行きます。ね、また前行って構えます。後ろ。This is the next variation. You step back. ね、from here. ね、構えて。Again, we do it in one time. ね、just change the stance. ね、from here. Okay, right. So the next variation we do is again shifting the center of gravity. 次はまた重心移動の形でね練習しましょう。ね、ここからの手刀受けから反対側の方に切りますね。So we do 手刀受け to the opposite side and go into Kôkutsu-dachi, yeah, from here. Yeah. And again, with the hip, you pull the foot so that you have good balance afterwards. Yeah. It's not on the spot, you move, yeah, from here. From here. And the feeling is always from here. Yeah. So this goes together, and with the hip, you pull your leg. The last variation we do is we do it with stepping. So from the normal Kôkutsu-dachi position, we step forward from here, do a step and back. What I want you to concentrate on here is number one. I mean, when we do Kihan, we split the techniques up. Don't do that when you move. Yeah? That means you don't go like this, and then comes the Shutô-uke. Don't stop in between. Yeah? I always say, don't show the kamae. だから構えを見せない。ね。一つの動作になりますね。よどみなきですね。こっちから早く切ってください。ね。こう、ね。だから最後ですね。最後、手は最後きますね。だから、ステップより遅いからね。こっちから、こっちから、ね。で、また、これも反対の方にやりますね。こっちから、こっちから、ね。One more remark concerning Kôkutsu-dachi. So particularly if you step into the front, it can get pretty long because it is also meant as an attack. It's not necessarily an uke. So you have a long Kôkutsu-dachi and you go in there pretty to this side. This hip, yeah, pull it slightly back, and again, koko no coccyx goes a little bit up, yeah, and both thighs are tensed in the inside. So get a good feel for the Kôkutsu-dachi. Kôkutsu-dachi actually is very strong to the front, yeah, although you have your weight here. Don't lean back. Yeah, this is one thing. The other thing is you can do Kôkutsu-dachi a little bit smaller and really sit on the back of your foot. For instance, if you do Gojoshi Hodai, you pull back, you really go like this into this. But also in this way, you can do the same thing, really go like this, pretty short. Yeah. If you look at the old photos of Funakoshi Sensei, it is really like this. Yeah. So it got a bit longer and longer and longer in Shotokan. Both ways are okay. Yeah. So you can do it the long way. Yeah. Soke obviously preferred that. Yeah. Or you can really try to sit on the hind foot and do it a bit smaller. This is again, according to your own constitution, how you can do it, how flexible you are in the ankles, how your hips are, and so on and so forth. So だからちょっと長さね、タッチの長さが長い方とちょっと短めの方ですね。短めの方って言ったらここにしっかりね体重を下ろしてここに座るっていう気持ちですね。またここの尾て骨ねちょっと前にしてまたまっすぐにしますね。絶対後ろの方に行かないですね。これ前の方に強いからこの腰ちょっとこういうふうに入れたらね良いと思います。ほんでここ両方のももまでね針を作ってくださいね。この太刀は鍛錬足の鍛錬のためのとても良い立ち方だと思います。じゃあまたねいろいろ実験してね自分の体に合わせた形でShutô-ukeを自分のものにしてくださいね。Experiment with the different variations that you have. It goes for the hand, for the stance, and find out what fits your body best and do it that way. And stay safe and sound. ね、また会いましょう。ね、体に気をつけて。はい、今日はここまでです。